Pure Elite Gaming.
One of the truest sayings of all time is you will appreciate something a lot better when you don't have it anymore. And there's one thing I greatly do miss and that I greatly didn't think I would appreciate it this much now that we don't have it anymore. And that's Vince McMahon. I never thought I would hear myself say this, but I miss Vince McMahon being in charge of creative and being in charge of the WWE. Here's why I say this, man. And as you guys know, I did say in a prior video that WWE is washed and I'm not talking about it anymore. That's true, and that holds weight. But I am a fan of the old product of WWE, and there have been moments where I wasn't really necessarily happy with Vince McMahon's booking, and I did say things like, oh, I wish Vince McMahon wasn't in control of the WWE anymore. Oh, Triple H, please take the books and save us. I was one of those fans that said that. I will openly admit it. I was one of those fans that did say, if Triple H got the books of WWE, things would be better. And that's obviously not the case. Again, I said on my channel, I'm not going to talk about the day-to-day in WWE anymore. I'm not going to really discuss the product because it's just that bad. But just go on YouTube and type in WWE and watch what happens. There are countless upon countless of content creators that are bashing the WWE. It's more than it's ever been. And Triple H's whole attitude about it is he doesn't care. You know, he just doesn't care. But the point is, let's steer this back to the video at hand, man. I really do miss Vince McMahon. And I wish he was still here. I mean, he's still here. He's still living. But I just wish he was still in control of the WWE product. I really do wish he was. Because think about it. Under Vince McMahon, we got the golden era, right? You know, your Hulk Hogan's brother and your Ultimate Warriors. Like, he knew how to make stars, man. And he knew how to draw you in with his storytelling, man. And Vince McMahon also gave us, let's not forget, he gave us Stone Cold Steve Austin. He gave us The Rock. He gave us all of these stars, man. He gave us Triple H. He gave us The Undertaker. The list goes on, man. And he even gave older stars like Ric Flair a prominent role in the WWE during the tail end of his career, man. Like, Vince McMahon just knew what to do with people, and he knew how to build stars, man. There's the Randy Ortons of the world. There's the John Cenas. There's the Batistas. There's the Brock Lesnar's. I can name countless people that Vince McMahon has made throughout the years. I'm leaving out a few. And I am sorry, I do apologize. I didn't script this video. Normally I do script out my videos, but this one I didn't script out. I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm also speaking on time constraints because your boy got to clock back into work in just a few minutes. So I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. But also, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I miss Vince McMahon. And I say it one more time for those that didn't hear me in the back. I miss Vince McMahon. I do. Vince McMahon gave us some of the greatest wrestling moments of all time. Vince McMahon was wrestling. I mean, without Vince McMahon, we wouldn't have had the Monday Night Wars back in the day with WCW, which was some of the best wrestling ever. And without Vince McMahon, we wouldn't have even had controversial moments that still get talked about to this day, the Montreal Screwjob. Without Vince McMahon, we would have never gotten the rise of Stone Cold and the boom period in wrestling. Without Vince McMahon, we would not have been entertained. We're not being entertained now. I mean, the WWE product is... Again, let me just stick with the topic of this video, man. I appreciate Vince McMahon. And I'm going to say it. You know, a lot of content creators bash Vince McMahon because of his personal issues. I'm not doing that here on Pure Elite Gaming. We are going to give Vince McMahon his flowers while he's still alive on my channel. I appreciate Vince McMahon. And I know that comment is going to make a few people angry. But again, I'm not talking about Vince McMahon, the person. I'm talking about Vince McMahon, the creator, the visionary, the person that brought us wrestling. I miss Vince McMahon. And I just wanted to come on here and spend a few moments to just talk about that and to just express how much wrestling as a whole is missing Vince McMahon. Triple H is not the booker that everyone thought that he was going to be. Vince McMahon kept him in NXT for a while. That's where he should have stayed, because that's what Triple H excelled at, was NXT when he had NXT. And Vince McMahon, I tell you, without Vince, we wouldn't have had the glory years of wrestling. What do you guys think about my comments here today? Do you agree with me? Or do you think that the WWE is in a more prominent position and it's going to thrive more without Vince McMahon? However you feel about it, sound off in the comment section. Let's have a respectful conversation. And I will catch you on the next video.